Someone's asking, why don't you provide revisions to your tunes like competitors? We do.
All the time.
We have. I'm not sure why you think that we don't. It's a little concerning. We just released a free Stage 2 TCU update for the B9 applications last week. We've released on a regular basis revisions and updates for all of our tunes and calibrations.
Yep. And if there's ever an issue across the thousands of ECUs that we deal with and support, we will drill into it. Find if there's an issue, we'll put out a revision. It might be for just that controller, or some subset of controllers that something was different from the base calibration that we have to address. But no, we do revisions all the time.
Yeah.
We have a tiered support system that supports all that, and is a very common practice.
Yeah, and not to say that revisions are bad. They're not necessarily bad, but there are some calibrators or competitors out there that have a lot of issues with their tuning, and so they're just constantly having to do these updates.
We don't rely on them. That's the thing. We don't force everybody into some nerfed bass tune.
Yeah.
And then say, well, you got to send us logs so we can then make sure whatever we put together kind of works for you before we do anything else. We have a very very refined and developed calibration that shouldn't need any revisions, like I said, unless it's some outlier on some strange box code that is operating.
Most of the revisions that we do are before we release the file to fix all the basic issues with it. In general, the revisions we're doing are updates, improvements that are better than we've ever been able to do it before, or better than anyone else is doing it. So, innovations that we're able to make based on what we're learning.
Our new feature adds, that kind of thing. The B8 and B9 calibrations have. The major revision we're on like 7 or 8 on some of these, depending on what you're looking for. That's considered a very high amount of work has gone into it to get it to that point, and has changed the base calibration strategies enough that we warrant a major revision change. So no, they're very actively, and to this day we're still revising and optimizing even further some quite old tunes at this point.